All right, this is OEDQ, and this is a reminder to never, where is it at? Oh, here it is right here. Okay, I just got this cheap on the bazaar. It was like 4 or 5 plat, something like that. Okay, now your pet for its back slot has this, and that's because of your EM earring. This is mine. That's EM32, and cloak of enhancement 32. Okay, if you notice, it's got a bunch of stats, it's got attack, all this stuff, but it has 0 AC. Okay, the sort of simulated AC that it's supposed to have. This is what I think pretty much all pet classes pets have, is reducing the incoming damage, melee damage, by 25%. It sort of simulates an AC, I guess, maybe. I don't know, but this is what the mitigation is for this one item. Okay, it might be the mitigation, but technically it has no AC. This has AC. All right, and this is a pet inventory here, so this is how I know what he has on him. Now, when if you want to screw up your pet, if somebody was to put this cloak on this pet, it would replace this cloak, making this pet much weaker than what it is. This is a runed scaled cape, and this is the cloak of enhancement 32. Runed scaled cape, giving to Elwood. And looky here, Elwood says, "Thanks for the rune scaled cape, Waydark." What? You hit pet inventory, and because the rune scaled cape had AC on it, it thinks this is better than the cape it had on, or the back item from the enhanced minion. So it just lost roughly about 25% mitigation for itself. So do not put back items on pets. The other night, Fuzzlewig tried to test this with something he summoned that was both shoulder and back item. Now maybe the rules for that didn't apply to this because it had 2 spots listed on there. I think it was shoulder. Was it secondary? I forget the name. It was like the elemental shield or something like that. But what I'm saying is, if you have regular gear, it could have been a cloth cloak with 1 AC on it. This cloak only had 6 AC on it, so it's still not much better, right? It's right here on them. So there you go. Don't do that. I'm just going to get rid of Elwood here. Leave. You're no good anymore, Elwood. Bye. And I'm going to get my other pet out anyway. Which, he's a different pet, and I did not screw him up. And to my knowledge, nobody else has screwed him up, because he still has his cloak of enhancement. If somebody is a jerk and they're giving noob gear to people's pets when they're sitting around here in POK, they're jerks. It's not a cool thing to do. Just saying. All right. So this was on my mind ever since the other night when, because I knew it was wrong. I knew it. I don't know what the hell was going on with that summon gear, but it was a standard, just piece of gear, and you saw it. It just had 6 AC. Boom. That is proof that the pets go by AC. I suspect that, yeah, the slots, it probably just looked at the first slot listed. Back was probably not listed as the first slot it could fit into. So then, of course, because he had, let's say if it was the secondary, this right here is a weapon. It must have been back. I think it was back and shoulder is what he had on the weapon, on the thing. Okay, now I'm going to have to do create item here. Armor. Elemental Defender. We're going to find out what the hell this is. This is the proper way to do it. I'm just trying to be lazy and do a quick video because I just couldn't let it go. Here's the Elemental Defender. Let's see. Back and secondary. I really have no idea why it didn't take this. I have no clue. Let's see. Well, no, I'm not going to see because this is my pet here. You just saw my pet take the other thing. Then the only thing I can really think of is that this lists 2 spots, back and secondary, for this to be able to go into. Maybe it compared the AC on it to things in both spots. See, these blades don't have any AC on them that I know of. Unless he put a different weapon there. Interesting. Well, that's a mystery. All I know is that I feel like I've still proven that you got to be careful. And don't put anything that is a back slot listed on the item. Otherwise, you're going to end up screwing your pet up. Because you don't ever want this to be replaced, ever. 25% mitigation at levels the pet. $127. To get 25% mitigation at 127. I have no idea how much AC that is, but because I don't know all the variables to try to figure it out. But I have a feeling it's a buttload of AC. Okay, in the thousands. And there's no gear that you can give a pet that's going to have that much AC on it. Okay. So there we are. So with EQ. And I'm out of here.